occasion.
Raptors with a 4-0 lead. Here's the double on Iverson.
They got to keep him off that baseline.
Iverson getting the pick from Mutombo.
Well, that's a very positive sign. When Iverson's jumper is going, you're going to foul him. You've got to make him pay when he goes to that basket. Take hard fouls, maybe wear him down as the game goes on.
All 5 of the 76er points. Iverson has come out firing.
Well, the 3 days rest has done Allen Iverson wonders. They have changed the roster. The most important thing,
dreadfully 5 for 22, and he had his problems in the past against the Knicks and came on with breakout games.
Ability to come at you and change direction. And then Marvin, with his size, he can fade away. You can see what he's done on the season. He's had a magnificent year. He's stood over the top of the defensive man.
Oh, Iverson off a beautiful lead from Snow.
The defense comes over to give help. Now, you can give Philadelphia no second shots and keep them off the free throw line.
Iverson, yes.
Toronto to be a half-court team, so all those things play in the favor of
free throw shooter. Final minutes of the second quarter to get back into it. Iverson.
They seem to be very confident right now, Marv, that they can find the offense that's needed.
Iverson off a series of moves in the race in San Antonio last night prior to the telecast at the foul line. The 7-point Raptor lead, just under 6 remaining in this fourth quarter. Here's Iverson. Although Aaron McKee is a good defensive player, but
that's to tie the game.
Iverson.
Marv, who's going to handle the ball here now with Childs out?
Recall last year against the Knicks, Carter did not take that shot down the stretch. Iverson for 3. Allen Iverson.
To the 2, Carter to the 3. They're better defensively.
Yeah, that was in game 2 of the series against the Knicks. Iverson with a fall away hits his first shot. Going out to Iverson with plenty of time on the shot clock, guarded by Alvin Williams. Iverson pulls back and hits his second from the field.
Here, 10 points, 10 rebounds, and he's doing the same, a little shy on the board.
Such a couch potato. He stays home, he never gets outside, doesn't try anything daring. I don't understand this man. Kevin Ollie into the game for the 76ers as Allen Iverson on the drive now has 8 points. Mutombo out to Allen Iverson. Iverson has 8, Carter has 12 in that matchup. And Iverson, basket counts and a foul. He has 2 fouls replaced by Jumaine Jones, who the Sixers are counting on for offense. Jones had 6 points in 9 minutes in Sixer series. Curry again missing the runner, so it's not falling from, as you pointed out moments ago, so far in game 2. Iverson, fall away. 6 minutes remaining in the second. Sixers trying to stay with the Raptors in this home game for Philadelphia. Iverson with the fake on Childs. Iverson driving in, and it's off the rim. And they're going to credit the basket on goaltending. Allen Iverson will get the basket.
You can get him in the early offense. One-on-one with Vince Carter in the low box, you're open.
You got a good shot there. Iverson with a 3.
This year he had 12 blocked shots against Atlanta.
Here's Iverson in the paint.
Oh, it's not even touching the ball in the early offense.
Iverson, and Iverson is on the line, approaching the time since the opening moments. Here's Iverson, the double team, the shot, they lead.
Jerome Williams to match up.
Here's Iverson with 6 on the shot clock against Childs. Iverson having a brilliant quarter, fires and hits. Allen Iverson. Iverson are in front. Alvin Williams, tough defender. In front of Iverson, doesn't matter tonight. 30 points for Iverson.
And Iverson caught that pitch out. Iverson turned, and it's the threat of Mutombo. Instead of Davis on that catch, taking it to the rim, he respects the shot block.
And then Iverson comes back with 2. Nearing the end of this third quarter, the Sixers led by 2 at the half after trailing by 10 after 1. Iverson
Release of that shot. He had to adjust the release.
Iverson for 3. 7:35 to go. Raptors have found the range here in the quarter.
The thing right now is you've got to try to get the high percentage shot.
Iverson hitting again.
Where it just isn't a desperation shot.
Philadelphia more offensive rebounds than Toronto. That's a story in itself. Iverson going against another great player in Vince Carter tonight is Iverson now with 47.
Point shooters in the corner.
Iverson with 47 points. And Allen Iverson off the glass is fouled and has 49. The Sixers. And now add 15. Down to 10 on the shot clock. 43 in the fourth quarter. Iverson pulls up.
The baseline tonight. You know that double team is coming hard. Your big guys have got to spot up in front of the basket.
Iverson hitting his first field goal of the game.
Is hitting the jumpers from the outside, and Iverson is questionable.
Iverson, their big assets, making 25 of 26 in the game. Been for too long. Iverson quickly down the court, gets the basket. High for the rebound. Iverson streaking by everybody. Reverse layup. Oh, wow! Keon Clark committing the foul, and Allen Iverson only his second free throw.
At 88% during the season. Outstanding foul shooter. And he caught part of his hand.
So Iverson on the line. That's his 9th attempt tonight. One of the quickest matchups that you have seen. Game for the Raptors. Iverson's got them both.
Very solid on the boards.
There is Iverson, stop and go in traffic, lays it in.
He's done a very good job in dogging defensively. Allen Iverson, anytime that Williams.
Of this game. Thus the Sixers in a big hole, but Iverson hitting the three, his first of the game.
Transition defense, matching up with Iverson.
Iverson for three. Allen Iverson.
Who would have ever thought that Antonio Davis would be a deadly spot-up shooter from 18 feet?
Iverson knocks it down.
Snow. Iverson for three.
Puts it in.
Offensive rebounds a key for that. Chris Childs, good help defense that time.
Iverson, the floater.
Just leaves the defender afraid. And so upset after game 2 when Iverson had the 50. And Iverson appears to be action.
He's back to the line again.
Raptors can surprise the Sixers and reach the NBA Finals. Against Matumbo, now Williams can make some shots. Good things will swing Toronto's way.
Iverson, that's a two-pointer for Allen Iverson.
Beautiful hands by Aaron McKee defensively.
Iverson with the steal, and then gets free down the other end. Hard foul on Childs, and one.
Extended that basket, but never get caught from behind. Stockton cost their team dearly.
In the second, Sixers have come out and played some excellent basketball, especially on the defensive end.
Iverson. Williams has some wide open looks that he's converted. And now he's got to throw down Iverson. Johnson, Mark Price, Jason Terry, and now Alvin Williams.
Oh, and now Allen Iverson knocks it down. Iverson answers back with a three.
It's a smart move. Try to get Jermaine Jones off early.
Iverson.
Iverson. And then they are playing Carter on McKee. So right away, Larry Brown sees this and he's going at it. He will have less than 11 turnovers game to game.
Iverson steps back, comes down to the Sixers, and here is McKee. He's got Iverson ahead of the field. But you'll take him if you get him. Here is Jones posting up Iverson. A force down low.
Here's a clear out.
Iverson stepping back again and hitting again.
In order to regroup.
6 on the shot clock. Iverson for 3. Childs against Iverson, who hits again a 2-point basket. Iverson steps way back for another 3.
Just looking, get it there somewhere around 10 points by halftime.
There's Iverson. Oh, hits foul. Is 10 of 15 to this point.
Oh, it's having the same kind of a night. We need high percentage. percentage shot. We're cutting down on the turnovers now.
And Iverson hitting another three. We approach the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Iverson, another three.
Over on Carter if they make a major run here.
And then there's George Lynch, who's out for the rest of the series with a broken foot. Iverson cannot step back against Childs. Childs staying with him, and here's another three, and Iverson hits it again. So
in tonight, the rest of this game tonight, and again on Friday night. You get down and you only had one shot attempt in that first half.
Iverson, and Iverson does it again. And Allen Iverson having another brilliant game.
This is a team that makes threes.
Here's Iverson.
He just can't get going. We know that because of the turnovers and that. But no one else is helping out here. So he's struggling. It's something hard.
Part of the Carolina tradition. Iverson with another three. His 7th of the game. Or in Toronto, when the Raptors came up empty down the stretch. Here is Iverson hitting. With this game being what it is. Childs, who's playing with 5 fouls, guarding Iverson. Here is McKee for 3. And it comes out. Good save by Jones, and Iverson hits another 3. He fell behind 11-0 on Wednesday night, or off to a better start. But Allen Iverson erases that lead.
He flow about it. He stayed in his mid-range game as well as the deep game.
Wednesday. And Iverson with the fall away
10 times a game.
Affects the ball, score. It'll come from the closest man on the court.
Because of either missed shots or quick turnovers.
Here's Iverson for 3, and he's got it.
Release.
25 for Vince Carter. Here is Iverson on the run from McKee, and Iverson starting to get it going.
Them on the way up above. Very obvious the referee was 3 feet away.
Third, Rodney Buford is coming to the game.
You'd like to see them post Carter, bring him down into that area and let him work.
Matumbo wanted a foul. Iverson with the steal. Goes inside. Iverson a long 3. Now on Carter. Alvin Williams got bumped by Hill. 2-on-1 break. Oakley is back. Blocked from behind by Carter. Charles Oakley, good defensive play, but then throws it away in the wrong spot. That's a cardinal sin on those passes.
So Snow sits down. Iverson hits the first. And email Bill your playoff questions and get his take on free agent.
Check his use of the word lumber.
Iverson off the turnover. 8-point Philly lead. 1.5 left. Second quarter. Iverson the floater. So again, the Raptors within 2. But Iverson puts it back to 4. The movement without the ball. Oh, he's really hurting.
Who can get shots?
And there's your turnover. Iverson running the floor.
Like that, you can live with it because he gets hammered.
Against Carter. With Davis on the bench. Tip, the second, third jump.
Iverson with the floater.
Bryant lost it. Here's Iverson. And to Kevin Matumbo with the rebound. Iverson. Yes. Shot clock down at 2. Down to 1. Iverson. Oh!
See that often. They're starting to defend much better right now, Marv.
Here's Iverson. Yes.
Basket. You cannot play him, and Matumbo cannot take the foul. He already has one.
Iverson. Again. Bryant lost it. McKee took it away for Kobe Bryant. Iverson. By the Sixers, Philadelphia with a 17-5 run to end the first quarter. Lakers have led by as many as 13. Allen Iverson on fire against San Antonio.
You know, I think going into this, I think the Lakers are starting to realize that they
take one game here at Staples. It would be here tonight. Iverson lit up the Lakers for 40, and Kobe back in his hometown of Philadelphia playing with them. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. McKee for Iverson.
Yes. Pressure on the Philly defense. He will also get...
Larry Brown at one point, Larry threatened to quit the Sixers, upset over the practice habits. And team president Pat Croce backed his coach, told Iverson Larry was not going anywhere. Oh, the steal! Iverson again!
But again, that free throw line so vital to the 76ers. And look what this young guy has done.
They fought back down by 33. And as you mentioned, Larry, playoff games. And here in the first half, just 2 for 9 from the field. Iverson for 3. Yes!
Kobe's like rubbing his hands together like he lost it on the way up. Here's the same play again. This time they do a nice job defensively, and Iverson's his right arm. It should be short, not his left one, Barb. The way he's getting that shots up right now tonight. And here comes another one. He is fearless.
Snow able to get back. And Fox lost it. Here's Iverson. With O'Neal chasing. Iverson takes all the way. In surprising fashion coming off the bench for the 76ers. Roger Bell did the job on Sunday in Game 7 against the Bucks. Iverson, yes, to bring the Lakers within 1. Iverson from way downtown. Allen Iverson.
More importantly, had he made that in the free throw, it would have tied the game. So since scores this free throw, it's only going to be a 1-point game. So at that time of the game,
the 76ers with the ball down by 1. Iverson for 3. Yes! For the 76ers. Iverson. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. Yes.
How about that?
It steps over Teron Lou. For 3. Iverson on the crossover.
On the day off, haven't you?
Sixers by 1. Snow pushing it, leads McKee. Iverson from downtown. And Iverson on the ball. Iverson putting moves on Shaw, setting up the fadeaway. Oh.
Up his vision. Iverson said, you know what, I've been hit 3 times now. Please watch it.
Iverson, yes. And Teron Lue was all over him. A series of crossovers. Allen Iverson working on Derek Fisher as this third quarter gets underway. Iverson, yes! Hill on the rebound. Iverson accelerates and hits. Allen Iverson putting the speed on. Iverson eluding 2 Lakers. Iverson.
And you know what? Lou is in there for it to try to keep the ball out of Iverson's hands. Don't let him touch it.
Iverson for 3.
Trust him. That might be the basket to finish the Sixers off tonight.
Iverson from downtown.
And remember now, the next 3 games are in Philadelphia.
Iverson weaving his way.
His free throws are well. He gets a little anxious sometimes. Quick shoots it so he doesn't get fouled.
Iverson. Iverson putting the move on Fisher. Oh, he saves the pass. Shot clock down to 5. Iverson. Yes. Fox open for 3. Rick Fox has been off. Had the good opening game. Did not play well in game 2. Iverson a blow ripping by Fisher. Again, Mutombo sets the pick. Iverson. Yes.
He's got a sore knee. Now he's got a sore hand.
And Roger Bell has come out. Here's Iverson. Yes. 76ers trailing by 10. Iverson. Yes.
It sort of goes that everybody's making their shot today for the Lakers.
Iverson. Yes. Just a moment ago. Here's Fisher rejected by Mutombo. Iverson.
Not been playing that well. Iverson, you much. Larry Brown looking for somebody to give him a spark.
Iverson, yes.
The fourth quarter, too many fouls so early, but I thought that Kobe in game 1 was out of rhythm. He and Fisher before Dikembe could react to it.
Sixers look back at tonight's game, the NBA Finals post-game special on CNBC. Iverson.
That's on both sides.
Iverson working his way and draws the foul. He gets the call on the continuation.
It was played earlier in the game, and Iverson goes to the line. That's why it's so important here for the Sixers to get to the penalty so early. These are...
And for those of you who would like to continue with the NBA Finals, we'll have our...
And gather himself here. He's dancing around at that foul line. Three, so that's a huge foul if he can make all three of these free throws. His 30th shot of the game, too. Will that be pathetic?
Now 9 for 12 at the line. It's a one-point game.
The last couple games, they've been a little tired, and they have been slipping in those areas.
Iverson getting the step.
So Shaq getting great post position.
And left foot, we saw him earlier.
Already, Marv, 7 second chance points. So +7, the lead +10.
Iverson, yes.
Because it would make him think about bending his wrist when he was shooting the free throw. Shaq said that really helped him.
Iverson weaving his way. Beautiful driving hook by Allen Iverson.
And don't give him anything easy. Calm yourself down, get into a nice rhythm, get yourself on balance, just like that, and you'll have good success.
And Iverson back at the line. As you see, 4 for 6. Now 5 out of 7 with what he likes to call his X factor. That man is a mysterious guy. 5, the Sixers overcame a 16-point Milwaukee lead and gutted out an 89-88 win here in Philadelphia. Iverson. Matt Geiger reports in.
Well, he's in to play against Shaquille O'Neal to try to take away the long pass. They like...
We're making good decisions. Rebounded by Iverson. Allen Iverson had 12 rebounds in the game on Sunday night. Here's Iverson. Yes. 20 straight weeks of racing starting July the 7th. Off the steal. Here's Snow. Blowing the layup, but Iverson is right there. Fisher all over Iverson. Iverson challenging Laurie. Yes! And it counted. And that could be a very big bucket.
Well, they want him out there to, deflect some passes, get some rebounds, get the passing lanes. Iverson trying to get hot here.
Aaron McKee, only 1 of 7 from the field, puts it back in the hands of Allen Iverson. Iverson on the penetration. Iverson again, turning it from what has been a nightmare. One of the officials, Clemens, who took over from Buford, with the rebound. Shaq is 1 rebound and 1 assist away from the first triple-double in the finals since back in '93. Nice
three-point shooting, Marv. This is an amazing run that this Lakers team is putting on right now. 3 in game 2, 2 minutes to go. But you know what? He was in such control. Shaq had it going early. He had 8 assists in the first half. Only took 6 shots early in the game because...
Eric Snow began this series coming off the bench. Here's Iverson. Yes, that's a rare miss for Shaquille O'Neal when he's that close. Iverson with the head fake. Iverson, yes. Shaky play here by the Lakers. Iverson chased by Bryant. Iverson. So the 76ers lead 14-10. Iverson, yes. Iverson, a 73% free throw shooter during the NBA Finals. Close to a treble. Changed his mind. He had the three-pointer set up. Iverson, good decision by Roger Bell.
It would be a slow start for him.
Shaq with only 1 foul thus far in this first 2.
Lakers have been very, very good, Marvin, getting back and taking away that.
Iverson. Rebounded by Buford, who can win. Iverson penetrates.
Again, Iverson on one of those little runs that he needs to get his team, back in this game. They were down 9 in the baseline.
Iverson, yes. The big men, Mutombo and Geiger. Iverson for 3, yes. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Iverson setting it up on Fisher. Yes. Ran over and said, hold it. Obviously did not.
For Eric Snow and Aaron McKee here at 3:15 to go, because then they're going to have a furious finish. Those guys are going to have a lot of energy.
It will take a miraculous turn by a team that is beaten up. Iverson 12 rebounds along with his 13 points. Iverson. Yes. Iverson squeezing his way. Able to keep it alive. Iverson from way downtown. Snow on it again. Iverson again with the three. Yes.